Hello friends, in the series of BSc IPF, today we will be talking about retirement planning. How one should do their retirement planning and what are the things which one should look for doing retirement planning and how it is actually done. We will try to see in today's session. We will consider one example. We will consider one live example. If today's age of a person is 30 and if he is planning to get retired at 60, there can be different thought process that I want to get retired at 45 only or 50 only because I will collect all the money whichever I'll need for the retirement life in next 15 years only, in 20 years only. After that I'll continue working, but I need to work to live or to survive. So this thought process can also be there, but if we are considering 60 as our retirement life, then we are having 30 years in our hand. Only we will change the values whose sale is having yellow color, so we are having 30 years in our hand. If the monthly expenses are 25,000 rupees, then yearly expenses will be 25 multiplied by 12. Investments will not be there, EMI will not be there, only a basic grocery, milk, vegetable, this kind of expenses. Considering the inflation rate of 7%, in 30 years, if we want to live our life with the same standard of living after 30 years, for which we have to pay 3 lakh rupees a year now, we will have to pay 22 lakh 83,000 rupees. We have just used a simple compound interest formula, that A is equal to P into 1 plus R raised to the power N. Here this is the A, the present value is 3 lakh rupees, interest is 7% and N is 30. So 22 lakh we will require, 22.83 lakh we will require to live same standard of living life only for 1 year. Here we have considered life expectancy 80. So post retirement life there will be 20 years in our hand. So every year for next 20 years we will be needing this 23 lakh rupees every year, but there will be inflation also. So whatever amount we are calculating or accumulating or investing to get the retirement corpus, we are not going to keep that retirement corpus in our home in the safe. We will invest some or the other way in some or the other places, and we will expect only 2% more return than the inflation, whatever the inflation is there at that time. So here we have considered real rate of return 2%. This is not the correct way to calculate real rate of return. This is just a concept which I am trying to convey. So if we are considering 2% real rate of return and 20 years we want to have the 22.83 lakh adjusted with inflation, then using the PV formula we can calculate the retirement corpus, which is coming out to be 3 crore 73 lakh. So now we have decided, we have got the target that 3 crore 73 lakhs is needed after 30 years, and we want to achieve that. Here we have considered real rate of interest 12%. How 12%, from where 12% came? You can just revisit the YouTube channel and see the initial videos of the same series, and link we are also mentioning the link in the comment section. So the average return of the BSc index for last 40 years is around 15%. We may not get 15, we will get 14. We may not get 14, at least we can expect 12% return in future. So considering 12% rate of interest, we need to invest 12 lakh rupees, 12.5 lakh rupees one time in index fund. Then yearly investment we need to make around 1.5 lakh rupees, and monthly investment we have to just make 10,000 rupees. So this 10,000 rupees SIP we need to do monthly to achieve the target of 3 crore 73 lakhs after 30 years. So this is how retirement planning is done. If you want to know more about some different topic, please mention in the comment section. We will try to come back to you on that. Don't forget to write your name along with your email address. Also, you have to say thanks to BSc IPF and SEBI because they took this initiative. The same topic is available in Hindi and Marathi language. You can visit the YouTube channel to understand the same topic in other language. Thank you very much for liking our sessions.